Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. Apologies for a little bit of a delay here. Wild, man. On the road game. Hey, doing what we can, man. Just try to make it. Try to get it going. All right. So, it's good to see all you. How are you? Man, miss Nashville already. All right. Let's not waste any time because I've wasted too much of yours. Take a look at how we did yesterday. Bam. How about that? All right, so I go 2 for 2. Pete Alonso had himself a game. Mookie Betts did solid there, got us 2 bases. Sean Murphy, literally a cactus at the plate. And Jaylen Brown went 1 for 695 for 3. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. My man, Big Greg Matz, the California Wager, goes 3 out of 5. And Brad Betts goes 1 for 1. Crushed it there. And look at home runs. Yesterday, Ohtani, bomb. Alonso, bomb. Corbin Carroll, bomb. Matt Olson, inside the park home run, and I feel bad for the left fielder. He broke his arm trying to catch that. If you haven't seen it, man, absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. But, yeah, counts for a home run, so we'll take it. But we wish God, I can't remember his name, but it's brutal to see. He definitely broke his arm, man. Just absolutely brutal. Let's see what we got here. So those are our plays from yesterday. Solid day. We will definitely take that. Get myself back here on screen. There we go. Spell Dog said, yeah, that video's not good. No, man, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal, man. And the dude went for it, too. Like, got to give him all the praise. Your boy went for it, and damn, tough. Wait, AB, I need to rant like you do. An in the park home run counts as a home run. Inside the park home run counts as a home run. By hit by pitch doesn't count as a walk. I know, dude. Baseball's always getting you, always, man. The left fielder, I cannot remember his name. Go back and look up the Matt Olson home run. I mean, it clearly it wasn't, an over the fence home run. It was a scorching liner, to left field, and yeah, just look it up. I can't do it justice. You'll just have to see it, man. It's tough. You got 2 arms walking up. College lines better not be crazy today. Tie these books, dude. Hey. Aubie. First off, got to give Aubie big shout out. Auburn came to Knoxville, handled business. All right. Absolutely handled business. So, first off, big shout out there. And number 2, bro, welcome. It stinks, dude. I know. It is absolutely like, imagine any other sport where you had to deal with this. Like any other sport. Dude. Absolutely crazy, man. So I feel you on that one. Let's see. Big Austin. What up, crew? Watch it, listen live. Give my class a test. There we go. Hope they all passed. No cheating. Somebody's passing a note. Act like you didn't see it. Justin said it yesterday. Knicks number 1 against 3-point since Mitch Robinson returned. C shot 15 of 60 from beyond the arc. Dude, Justin, you've been calling it all, like, the last 4 or 5 shows, like, on multiple sports. And you absolutely drilled this one yesterday. Absolutely drilled them. Justin, keep talking. Like, dude, you're making folks money. My man Greg said, cheers, AB, have a day. Have a day indeed. All right? And I apologize, everybody. Had to listen to my rants yesterday. You know what? What I hate is laziness. I hate it because good folks like all of you, like us, just makes our lives harder. But no ranting today. We're in a good mood. Although I didn't make the bed. You can see right there. We got a second bed here. That one's made. I guess that one counts. Big shout out to our man, Brian Liberati. He said your rant was fun. Just recorded a golf episode. So I'll get to work on that after the show today and get that up and get you all prepped up for the PGA Tour. So, Brian, thank you, man. Appreciate you on that one, buddy. And yeah, apologies we couldn't get you last week. Had to rip into StreamYard, but it appears that they've got it fixed. So there we go. Okay, let's jump into the show here. Man, you know what? Let's use some transitions today. I got all kinds that we've built. We haven't used any of them. Let's go ahead and get it. All right, the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. You see the poll in the chat. You lovely sons of guns here. Got 2 NBA games. All right, got a game 2 and a game 1. All right, so first off, Justin, drop in your thoughts because you've been crushing it. All right, so you going Pacers plus 9.5 or Cavs minus 9.5. Okay, game 2, Warriors plus 6.5, Timberwolves minus 6.5. So Pacers and Cavs, game 2, Warriors and Timberwolves, game 1. Man, that's going to be a really fun series. Can't wait to watch that one. So at your Howie Schwab group play of the day, poll is in the chat. Vote now. We'll update as we always do at the end of the show. Andrew said no ranting today. Yeah, I know, right? And we'll save that for the afternoon show, 3 p.m. Eastern. There's a fun little plug right there. All right, let's get into the picks. So here's what we got. Kyle Schwarber, Phillies, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, minus 115. All right, Cal Raleigh, the Mariners, over 1.5 total bases. All right, minus 105. Donovan Mitchell, over 3.5 threes. I think your boy's coming out firing tonight. I think he's absolutely firing tonight. Take that plus 100. Steph Curry, over 10.5 rebounds and assists, minus 115. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Jimmy Butler, I'm going to do it again. Jimmy Butler, 2 plus 3s, plus 205. Now, understand, okay? Jimmy Butler, 2 plus 3s, it's a risk bet. There's a reason why it's plus 205. So if you don't want to take that shot, certainly understand, okay? But I'm going to do it. Plus 205. See if we can double and a half up our money. I'm going to roll with it because, quite frankly, I think Golden State plays better than some folks might think. And also, they're going to have to shoot from outside. They're absolutely going to have to shoot from outside. So those are the plays we have. We're going to go through the NBA. We're going to go through Major League Baseball. We're going to go through college baseball. Got a great show for you here. So we're going to go through all that. Oh, also, real quick, if you could, please hit the like button. I promise, man, it absolutely makes a massive difference for the show. If you're watching on your phone, just pull the screen down, hit the like button, pull it right back up. If you could do that for me, I won't ask you for anything else, but that is huge. It absolutely helps. Okay, so we're going to go through all of it. Let's see what we've got. Justin, Warriors have won the last 4 against full-strength Timberwolves. Great stat right there. Great stat. Let's jump into the NBA. All right, let's jump into the NBA. Like I said, and let's go ahead and use some transitions today. All right, like we said, got 2 games tonight. Now, did you see the 2 games last night? The Knicks went outright. The Nuggets went outright. Both underdogs, both on the road, handled their business. Do we see it continue today? All right, so here are the 2 games that we have. All right, so Pacers already won game 1, right? There you go. 3 of the teams on the road, underdogs, have won outright. So we got the Pacers plus 9.5, Cavs minus 9.5, a total of 229.5. So, if you had to take a look here, all right, spread or total, all right, just starting there, where would you go? And Austin said, see y'all this afternoon. I got to actually teach now. Good to see you, buddy. Take care of the kids. All right, so I'll pull myself on screen here. Like, I mean, the Cavs have to bring something. Now, I don't know if they cover 9.5, but if there were ever a game that they would, I mean, you would think this would have to be it, right? Like, I fully expect, now, let me rephrase. I fully expect the Cavaliers to come out aggressive. I'm not saying I fully expect them to cover. Anybody that is good in regards to first quarter, first half bets, let me know your thoughts. Because I could totally see the Pacers covering 9.5. And I could totally see the Cavs coming out, winning the first quarter, team total over. I don't know what those numbers are. However, I mean, you got to think they at least come out aggressive. That's why I wrote Donovan Mitchell there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Because again, it's a big number, man. I'll pull it back up. Second game we have tonight, game 1, Warriors and the Timberwolves. I mean, we've seen 3 road teams not only cover in game 1, but win outright. Now, how do you look at it? Do you look at it as, well, they're doing it for a reason? And maybe it's teams that have been playing, right? Like we talk about double headers in baseball. All right. People think, that the games kind of average out. Quite frankly, game 2s of double headers generally play out how game 1s do, right? So if a team's hitting, or they mash you in game 1, they tend to do it in game 2. Now, that is not a good, really, comparison. However, do these teams that are coming off of long series right back into it been playing well, right? So how do you look at Warriors and Wolves? All right, Warriors plus 6.5, total of 209 and a half. Yeah, Aubie brings up a good look here. Game so far, these quarters have been very back and forth. Knicks are down 20 and outscore the Celtics. The same thing with the Nuggets. Yep, 100%. No lead is safe. Dude, and the Celtics, what did they shoot? 15 of 60 from 3? My goodness, man. So where do you think? Or what do you think? Where do you roll? I don't even want to mess with the totals. I mean, we were lucky to get a push on the 213 in the Knicks Celtics game. That one's overtime. Let's jump into points. Let's jump into player props, right? Justin, Steph Curry, 30 plus, 30 plus points, 6 of the last 10 versus Timberwolves. All of them was 29-point game. Damn, there you go. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, so let's look at player points here. Okay. Now, it was said in the chat, Pacers are deep. They are. Both these teams are deep, but Pacers for sure. If you had to go points, where are you going? I think for me, it's Donovan Mitchell. 28.5. It's a lot of points. But, I mean, it feels like a Mitchell game. At least for me. Where do you go? While we look at that, Brad, AB, what are your thoughts on Inter versus Barcelona in leg 2 of the Champions League? Since Barca have hit over 2.5 and 79%. Oh, their last 60. Well, I mean, of course, we all knew that. Let's see. I mean, we got to go over. Well, I guess both teams' scores probably juiced. I think Inter wins this one outright. I'm Inter Milan, baby. Barcelona over 3.5 and 83% of the last third. Jesus Christ. Both teams scoring over 2.5. There we go. Skeens. Scott, what's up, buddy? Skeens over. All right. Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a second. Okay, so, yeah. I'm going Donovan Mitchell here. You guys going? Action Jackson says Miles Turner over 14.5. Nesmith been tearing it up. There you go. He's at 12.5. Mitchell quietly atop. Dude, he's unbelievable. Minnesota sweeps. Aubie says he likes Nimhard. 12.5. All right. There we go. Jackson said TJ McConnell over 6.5. There we go. Yeah, I think it's Donovan Mitchell for me. Let's take a look at threes. So, I mean, obviously I'm going Donovan Mitchell here over 3.5. I think he does come out firing. Pascal Siakam always interests me here. Over 1.5. Where are you guys going? Dude, I saw Jason. I saw that. I meant to retweet it and I got stuck. Dude, that was a funny tweet. Who's got it better than us? Hardy's patrons. Oh, John said boycott McDonald's the rest of the week. I had a McDonald's episode yesterday. My head. What happened? They screw up your order. I always feel bad for my boys on the grill doing their job, and window dude screws it up. Jason, what do you all think about Olsen scoring during the injury last night? No issues with it. Where was the backup? Yeah, I mean, we were talking about that earlier, like in regards to the injury part. Hey, man, it's baseball. Sorry. Can't stop the game. Got to keep going. Yeah, I mean, no issues with that whatsoever. I mean, it was brutal because it was in the corner, so it's literally like the furthest away from everyone. But no, I mean, you got to score. Got to score. Yeah, I'm going Donovan here. Let me know what you think, man. Roger said Garland and Mobley are dinged up. Unders for them. That's a good look right there. Yeah. All right. Let's jump over the other game. Okay. Points. All right. Warriors and the Timberwolves. Man, this one's hard. This one is hard. Buddy Hield went off the last game. Now, do I think that he does that again from 3? No, but 9.5 is attainable, man. Yeah, Pods gonna get 15. That's a good look right there, over 11.5. Naz Reid over 9.5. See that? Ian, yeah, I agree with you there. Man, I might go Draymond, honestly. I might go Draymond. Even though, yeah, I mean, KC3, Dre over 1.5 tax, heavy headlocks. He put Gobert in. Dude, and remember, he broke Mike Conley's face. I'm going Dre. I'm going Dre over 8.5. It's gonna be a damn fight. Like literally. Rudy double. Prince says, "Don't get caught up in the glitz and glamour." Devin Butler. Minnesota's a monster. Let's jump over to threes here. I mean, I'm going Jimmy Butler, but I took him for 2. Over, half of a 3, minus 190. Way too juiced. Steph. This might be a Steph play. Over 4.5. They're going to have to shoot from outside. I mean, they're going to have to shoot. Yeah, like, I mean, I went Butler 2 + 3s, but Steph, it might be the look. Roger said, Steph is my guy, but under 25.5 points. It refers to Butler a lot more since on the team. Yeah, you know what? Roger, again, it's good to see you, my boy. I agree with that. He does. And that's why we've been riding these rebounds and assists with Steph. I mean, not only Steph gets those long rebounds a lot, right? But yeah, assist numbers go up too. Kirk said, heard a stat about Draymond 4 games 7 against Houston. Draymond averages 17.5 points in game 7s. He shows up. Now, say what you will about Dre, but he shows up. in big moments. That's why I kind of dig his points tonight. So those are the threes. Let me know what you think. We'll get into baseball here in just a second. Okay. Let me pull the picks back up here for anybody may came in just a bit late. Kyle Schwarber over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Cal Raleigh over 1.5 total bases. Donovan Mitchell over 3.5 threes plus 100. Steph Curry over 10.5 rebounds and assists minus 115. Then Jimmy Butler 2 plus threes plus 205. Let me let that sit for just a second so everybody can see it. All right, there we go. Everybody got it. Okay, so those are the picks that we have for today. All right. Again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern, normal, as we always do. All right. Let's keep with our theme here. It's going to be good luck. It's good luck betting. All right, when we actually use the transition. So, you know what time it is. I got to do something with that. It's only fun when we pull the joke out with it, like it's breaking news. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get into some weather. Hold on. Let's see. Aaron said the bag is wide open, which means fries aren't staying hit. Close it real quick. Live 5 minutes from them. Yeah, dude, you've got a shot clock on McDonald's fries. There's absolutely a shot clock. Absolutely. Just said we got Rudy Gobert, Draymond tonight is going up. Yeah. This series is going to be awesome, dude. I can't wait for it, man. Oh, dude, it's going to be great. Joel said, I was expecting Anchorman to come out. Yeah, I know, right? I know. All right, let's jump into weather here. So, all right, first game, Dodgers and the Marlins. We've been playing this Marlins weather over and over and over. I mean, look, temperature, low 80s, feels like mid 80s, good humidity again. Wind blowing in, but it's not real much, like nothing to be concerned about. Again, I mean, the humidity just keeps going for us. It's working. So that's Dodgers and the Marlins. Phillies and the Rays. Look at this. High 80s. Feels like low 90s. Low precipitation chance. Wind blowing out. Now, again, wind is not anything huge. But, dude, again, same deal. Like, I'll pull myself on screen. I mean, same deal. This humidity is real, and especially left-handed pull hitters. Kyle Schwarber. Could be a good day. Could be a real good day. Could be some runs scored in this one. Orioles and the Twins. Now, again, look. First off, look at the wind, the direction. All right, right field, right center, center. So you got a little bit of swirl movement going on. But for Minnesota at night, it's pretty good. Low 80s. Feels like high 70s. So you get decent humidity up there. No chance of rain. Solid. Should be some nice hitting, especially on the Orioles side. Now, not that the Twins won't, but the Orioles should mash. This should be a damn game for the Orioles to mash. Mets to the Diamondbacks. So let me pull it up full screen. We've seen runs so far. Saw it last night. All right. Temperature, low 70s. Feels like low 70s. Wind blowing a little bit out. Not a whole lot to really concern yourself with, but good. The Mets are a fascinating team. Very fascinating team. I'll tell you this. Okay, so we saw runs. That took the Diamondbacks, what, the bottom of the eighth? I mean, it was like a 2-1 game, 3-1 game, 5-1 game. Then it's 5-4 in the ninth, right? But the Mets keep going. And I'll tell you this, too. We talked about Marcell Ozuna and his walks. You know who's a play every night is Juan Soto. This dude gets walked constantly. Constantly. He had 2 or 3 last night alone. I mean, just absolutely is finding walks left and right, man. Obby Orioles after last year. Are you swearing? Dude, we're not riding them again. But this should be a night where they can hit. But no. Dude, that was funny. Orioles fans got mad at me last year, too. Because I was like, this team is going to fall apart. They were all-star break. I think they're the best team in baseball. We're like, no, we've seen this. Like, they just keep losing bets. And they did fall apart. Mariners and the A's. Let me pull this one up here. Again, temperature, solid. Feels like humidity, solid. All right. Wind blowing out, not a ton, but it helps. This could be a monster game. There's a chance that this is a monster game today. You got 2 teams that can rake. You got weather. Like, I think the total is what? Is the total 11? Totals in baseball are pretty high today. And again, we don't have bad weather. But we don't have anything that's like massive. We don't have Yankees 22 miles an hour blowing out. Total is 10. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was 5-5. Like, that's the good thing about when you get, an even number without a hook, is that if you can get to 5-5, I mean, obviously you're cashing. Somebody has to win. Now, not that we play that, right? But this could be a game. Keep an eye here. Like, keep an eye on player props, hits, runs, and RBIs, home runs. This could be a good one. Again, they got to go out and hit, but I mean, for 10 o'clock at night, 80 degrees, humidity, yeah, this could be good. All right, let's get into our analytics here. Now, let's start with home runs. Okay, here's where we're going. If you're brand new, here are our top 5 home runs to hit for today. Now, I'd love to hit 4 out of 5 again. That'd be solid. But we'll see how we do. Cal Raleigh, Mariners, just talked about it, plus 235. Kyle Schwarber, plus 255. All right, the Phillies. Brent Rooker, pictured right there, the A's. Going up against the Mariners, plus 325. Freddie Freeman, does he do it again? Plus 425. And then Alex Bregman, the Red Sox, plus 500. Where are you going? Where you going today? Big Scott said, going Brent Rooker home run. I like that one. Moss Rooker home run. I like that one. Schwarbaum. I like that. Look, that's right. Look, Kyle Schwarber is my guy today. That's where I'm going, plus 255. Cal Raleigh is another great look. I mean, Raleigh and Rooker, excuse me, in both those games, man, it could be solid. Z-Buddy said, Rooker, Cracker Jack Ballpark, and Mariners burn the pen. Yep, bingo, right there. Liddy said, it's a Mookie Betts day. Yeah, it felt like he was the only one like last night that didn't hit a bomb, even though had a good game. I mean, we rode him, over 1.5 total bases to get there. I like it. Yeah, look, I'm going to go Schwarber, but I think that any of these dudes are live. Any of them are live today. But yeah, that Mariners A's we were just talking about, Cal Raleigh, Brett Rooker, both in that one. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's jump into our hitter versus pitcher historicals here. Okay, so filtered by home runs. You see Mike Yastrzemski there, gets Colin Ray. Wasn't that a country singer? Villar Abreu against Nathan Eovaldi. Got 2 bombs. Juan Soto against Zach Gallen. Although be careful of the batting average. 5 hits out of 24 at bats. 3 walks, though. Juan Soto walks, man. Like, track that. You see Alex Bregman there against Nathan Eovaldi. 10 hits, 32 at bats. 5 singles, 3 doubles, 2 home runs. Pretty solid. Gunnar Henderson. Man, we haven't talked about him a whole lot. He's got a bomb, but look, 1 hit off of 8 at bats. Michael Conforto is constantly on this list. Now he's got a home run. He's only got 1 hit off 7 at bats, but he's got 3 walks. Yeah, keep going down, man. You see Nathan Eovaldi's name popping up a lot. Soderstrom of the A's. All right, only 3 at bats. 1 of them being a home run. Brent Rooker. All right, 2 at bats. 1 hit, 1 home run. Dallas Garcia's a look. Now, the batting average isn't great against Giolito, but he could be a look today. Then again, you see Jarren Duran, Nathan Eovaldi popping up constantly on this list, man. Matty said, now I got to throw on some Colin Ray. I know. All right, let's invert it here. Freddie Freeman, 9 hits, 17 at bats off Cal Quantrill, 3 walks. All right. Keep going down the list. Pete Alonso off Zach Gallen, 5 hits, 17 at bats, 2 walks. Shohei Ohtani, 5 hits, 18 at bats. Not bad. Will Smith. Enrique Hernandez. You're seeing Cal Quantrill's name pop up a lot here. A lot of hits. All right, and again, look at the Mets. Pete Alonso. Keep going. Francisco Lindor. Jeff McNeil. Yeah. Real solid. So there you go. Now, hitting streaks. Well, Aaron Judge, it's over. Had a lot of fun. Didn't get it. J.P. Crawford is now your leader in Major League Baseball, 13 straight games with a hit. Look at Freddie Freeman, 10 straight games with a hit. Zach Neto, 10 straight games. C.J. Abrams, 10 straight games. Jeremy Pena got 9. Gunnar Henderson, we haven't talked about him for home runs, but your boy's getting hits. Harrison Bader, Victor Robles, you see it there. Dansby Swanson, 7 straight games. Ian Happ, 7 straight games. Vladdy, 7 straight games. Manny Machado, 6 straight games. Go. So, yeah. They're your hitting streaks in Major League Baseball now. Liddy, 56 is going to be tough to catch. It's going to be impossible. Oh, man. Aaron, AB, our boy Chase D is starting. Dolly! Chase Dollander. Love him. All right, so those are your hitting streaks. So I'll go back to the home runs. So change your thoughts here. Raleigh, Schwarber, Rooker, Freeman, Bregman. What do you think? Anything changed for you there? Our man, Prince of Pick, says, fun fact, Steph Curry ran over 2 miles in Game 7 for the Rockets. He's the most he's ever ran in a playoff game. Fade the Warriors. That's an interesting look right there. What else do we have here? Mosh says, I like Nico Horner today for a single with juice minus 135. Okay. Bregman's got Eovaldi's number. Yes, he does. Zach Phelps, my man, said Zach Wheeler has given up exactly 1 home run in all 7 starts this season. Like he's given up a home run in each. Excuse me. He's given up a home run in each start, or he's only given up 1 home run total. Either way, it's a good stat. Okay, so that is Major League Baseball. Let me pop up here the picks again one more time for anybody who may have came in just a touch late. What we got here Kyle Schwarber over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs minus 115. Cal Raleigh over 1.5 total bases minus 105. Donovan Mitchell over 3.5 threes plus 100. Steph Curry over 10.5 rebounds and assists minus 115. And then I'm gonna take a shot here. Jimmy Butler 2 plus 3s at plus 205. All right, now gone through the NBA. Gone through college or gone through Major League Baseball. 1 home run in each start. Okay, perfect. Man, that is a great stat. All right, let's take a look at college baseball because we got a slate tonight. All right. Number 9, Clemson. Number 14, Coastal Carolina. Clemson going to want to get that thing going. Backyard brawl, West Virginia at Pitt. Indiana State at Tennessee. That's a fascinating game. Campbell at North Carolina. Look at that. Vanderbilt, number 11, Vanderbilt at number 20, Louisville. Vanderbilt, by the way, is pitching their asses off right now. Vanderbilt's playing great baseball, but Louisville is a dangerous team, man. Number 23, Alabama. Number 19, Troy. Lamar at Texas. There could be some runs scored in that one. Look at that. UC Santa Barbara. That's going to be a good one. UCLA at Long Beach State. Irvine at Cal Baptist. St. Mary's at Oregon. Arizona at Grand Canyon. Like, we've got options here tonight. And this is just the top 25. I mean, there are more games. But we've got options tonight. As Aubie said earlier in the show, we'll see what these totals are going to be. But, and we got options here for sure. Definitely got some options. What sticks out to you? Anybody have any thoughts here? I'll pull it back up full screen. Like, it again, it's impossible to make picks when you don't have lines or anything of that. But we got them. We got some games. Let's see. Justin, Arizona Grand Canyon is going to be a banger. Weather's cold. There we go. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Bro, hey, I'm telling you. Dude, it's brutal, isn't it? Like, imagine trying to bet the NBA when they only gave you 25% of the bets to even choose from, and you don't know what they're going to be, and then they give them to you. Like, they just drop them an hour before the game. Here's 10 minutes to figure it out. Can we get some college baseball reports on the afternoon show? Hell yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. Let's take a look here real quick. I'll tell you what. Let me try something here. I hope this does not knock my internet out. 1 second. Let me try something here. All right. So get this as big as we can here. Okay, so let me play around with this. Let's just see what we have. There we go. Okay. Damn it. Damn screen's killing me. Okay, so let's see where we have wind. All right. Midwest, Southwest. Look at that wind blowing down Los Angeles area. We'll do this in better form in the afternoon show. But yeah, I just want to get a look here. All right, now that's wind. Let's see where we have weather. Yeah, so all right, right there, kind of the Midwest, outlining Texas. Again, we'll have to take a look here. We'll do it much more on the afternoon show, but just want to get a look now. All right, notice the wind. Notice the rain and the thunderstorms, okay? So you see it? Now, let's change it by humidity. And the more blue, the more humidity. You see this? You see how the humidity follows along with storms? Like, that's what we talk about, right? So you can see, and I mean, look, let me pop this up. And I know it might be tough to see here, but, we'll say, look at this. 97% humidity. 97%. So when we talk about chances of precipitation, like, this is where it's at. If you could get that rain cloud to sit, all right, and sit and sit and sit, I mean, that is 97% humidity. Let's take a look down here at Miami because we've been playing that. 76%. Yeah. Again, keep seeing it, man. In Knoxville, 67% humidity. All right, could be some runs there. What other games were we talking about? North Carolina, 67%. Ohio, 93%, man. Could definitely get some nice weather out there. Yeah. So anyways, all right. So we'll go through it more. I just wanted to kind of, just take a look there. Again. Yeah, we'll definitely do it. Yeah, I'll add this one in here. Got to figure out which way the stadium faces. Yeah. For Grand Canyon. So let me also put this up. If anybody does not have this, let me add it in, and I'll keep adding to it for the afternoon show. I'll get Grand Canyon up there. But all these slides, I'll put them in the Discord. Discord is free. You see the QR code, scan that. Put this here. Okay. So I know that at first glance, this is tough to read, but these are essentially, well, not essentially, it is stadium locations and the direction they face, home plate to center field. All right. If you don't have this, I'll put it in the Discord so you can download it. This will definitely help, right? So again, it's not gonna make a difference when you look and see these directions, but again, it could definitely make the difference, right? So we'll go through it in the afternoon show. But yeah, just wanted to get that up there. And again, I'll put that in Discord. Yeah. Download it, man. It'll definitely help. And obviously, like, you could add them, on your own too, right? Because you might play teams more consistently than I do. But yeah, I'll definitely put it there. Colorado Switchbacks are another team that scores and concedes regularly. There we go. Who's the Auburn, Alabama of college baseball? Meaning, what's the biggest rivalry? Ooh, that's a good question. So okay. So if you look at the Blue Bloods and you look at teams that have a lot of, like, okay, if I had to answer this question right off the top of my head, like right now, it's tough because, well, they're playing better. Texas and Texas A&M are absolutely there. And I'll tell you why. Number one, It's Texas A&M. Okay. The hatred's already there. Number 2, Texas A&M, after they lost the national championship last year to Tennessee, their head coach took the head coach position at Texas and took the staff. And then one staff member, their hitting coach, got offered the A&M job. So he was at Texas for like 9 hours and then went back to Texas A&M. So if you're looking at like the hatred and the rivalry and all that, Texas A&M is definitely there. Now, the difficult part is that you have Tennessee and Arkansas are not friendly. Their 2 coaches absolutely hate each other. All right. Now, here's the other thing. LSU is the blue blood of college baseball. Very similar to Texas. LSU's for real. Like, been doing this, titles, banners, you name it. You name it. The difficult part is that it's hard to pick a rival for them because the teams switch out. Right? So it's not that LSU doesn't have a rival. It's just LSU is the rival to everyone in the SEC, if that makes sense. Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Egg Bowl. I mean, look, these 2 teams have played titles in the last 6 years. Tennessee and Vanderbilt. Now, again, like if you factored everything in, like Texas and Texas A&M, there's some absolute hatred. Absolute hatred, right? So, yeah, I hope that answered the question. It's difficult because you've got some staples. LSU, Mississippi State's a good answer right there, Aubie. That's a good answer. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's not really that Auburn, Alabama. It just because it's just such a it's a weird sport, but they're there. They're there for sure. You know, I'll tell you where rivalries get deep is when you look through like the Carolinas, the Virginias. Teams hate Virginia Tech. Teams hate Duke. Like they get to fighting. UCLA, USC, definitely. Definitely. I mean, USC's won a lot in college baseball. A whole lot. Roger said, I've never been to college, even though I love baseball. I just love the fact. Yeah, it's like, absolutely, man. It's great. So there's more respect among college baseball teams as, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's such a, now, the teams that hate each other, hate each other. Arkansas, Tennessee. Yep, it has. The coaches don't like each other. Players don't like it's developed into one. But yeah, like it. A lot of people just it's just such a lower amount of folks like fans that get into it. Like, but when they do, it's absolutely live, man. Just these maybe different. Appreciate we have here. Getting back to it. Hey, good to see you, buddy. Hey, appreciate you, man. Shoot. Keep dropping in them nuggets, man. You crushing it, dude. Best of luck, gang. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Arizona State. Yep. Yeah, see, and you know, that's the other thing too, is you get out on the West Coast here, right? I mean, Arizona State. All right. Dude, there are a lot of them, man. And there's so many good teams too. I feel like college baseball is a growing sport too, in the sense that football and basketball have been around. Yeah, oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. You know, I'll tell you the sport that would be a blast to bet on is college softball. College softball. I don't know if anybody pays attention to it. College softball is awesome. It is fast-paced, quick. You're not sitting around waiting. Like, You could get it, offshores, but college softball, like if they open that up, dude, a lot of bettors will get on it. A lot of them. Kirk, Oklahoma State back the day had a target on the hell yeah, absolutely. And Oklahoma State, yep. Like they've been a program for a minute. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. We talked about this back in February of the show. So, absolutely, dude, yes. Like college softball is awesome. Like, if you look at it from a betting and like watching perspective, if you had never really paid attention to it at all, it's fun. It's quick. It's unbelievable. Like the girls that play, do not sleep on them in regards to how athletic and good they are. Oh my God. And it's fundamental too. They move runners station to station. They respect the game. Like they play it. They haven't gone analytics of like home run or strikeout at all. At all. Like, and the other thing is that in softball, okay, so baseball, throwing, all right, your motion, it's not good on the arm, right? It's not good on the shoulder. It's not good on all of it. That's why, starting pitchers, like they have to rest. Well, softball, pitching, all right, coming under, that's a natural motion. Your aces can go game after game after game after game after game. It's great. Like I wish that that it would get there. 100%. Most Kravitz wins basketball gets for being a watch, but women's softball. It is, dude. The girls are great. Like they can play their asses off, and the fact that like it's a fundamental sport. You're watching ball, and they bunt, slap hit, like they put the bat on the ball and force you to make a play. It's great. And the speed of it is fantastic. Like I hope that it's growing, and I hope it continues to. Women's Pro Softball League. I would get down with that. Because they just don't have a lot of options, but you have a lot of good players, man. A lot of good players. I'll try to bet over on arcades with Pickett's another. Yeah, it would. It definitely would. They did till Tennessee was Tennessee softball was the first team that went in to Oklahoma and won a series in forever. They're good. They're very good. There's a lot of good teams, man. Athletes Unlimited is there. We go, I would get down with it. But Oklahoma's they're ridiculous. Texas is ridiculous. That girl from Oklahoma 2 years ago was lights out. Yeah. Oh, dude, she was. I know, me too, man. Dude, it'd be great. Women's sports, in my opinion, is more fundamental, rely more on skills and talent, less on athleticism. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And again, softball's right there. And look at the size of the fields too. All right. Like you got girls up there throwing gas. All right. But you make contact on the ball, going. Like it is fun. I absolutely enjoy it, man. Florida, LSU, Texas. Yeah, I agree. All right, let me get the picks up here one more time, and then we'll jump out of here. Let's see. There we go. Let's go through this. There we go. Okay, so Kyle Schwarber over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs minus 115. Cal Raleigh over 1.5 total bases minus 105. Donovan Mitchell over 3.5 threes plus 100. Steph Curry over 10.5 rebounds and assists minus 115. Then Jimmy Butler again taking a shot here, 2 plus 3s plus 205. Yeah. Again, if that's not your cup of tea, you don't want to take a risk till you get it. Yeah. But I'm going to roll with it there. Okay, I think that is it. All right, we'll jump out of here. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then also, I'm going to get to work after I post-produce this show. I'm going to jump right into golf. Brian, thank you again. Great job. And we'll get it all set up for golf tournament this week and give you some time to go through it, all his knowledge, information, and go through and get your picks. So, all right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We'll be live 3 p.m. Eastern. Till then, everybody, best of luck. Cash these tits. We'll see you soon. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!